Okay, so the game hasn't officially ended yet, but Lakers are trying to draw it out, even though it's like a 8-point lead, 9-point lead with like 20 seconds left. Lakers are just disappointed they lost with their first game with the big three with Westbrook and AD, but Warriors pulled it out, man. Even with no Kuminga, no Wiseman, we're getting it done. Obviously no Clay, he's gonna be out for a while, but the Warriors are looking good, man. I'm happy to be a Warriors fan this year. I was rocking my Draymond jersey all day, and he had a decent game. It wasn't the best, obviously, if you watched, but he did what he could. Or Draymond did. He had some bad turnovers early on, but it wasn't a bad game for Draymond. Westbrook, man, that was a terrible debut for the Lakers. Regular season debut. His first debut with them was really bad too. But yeah, Warriors squeaked it out. I'm really happy. Bad do homework, but I am happy to. That was energizing me to see my Warriors win. Yeah. Dub Nation, man. What else? Jordan Poole. Oh my God. I mean, I've liked Jordan Poole since he was drafted out of Michigan, since he was drafted back in 2019. I remember that was right after we lost KD, and Clay was injured, of course, and then Curry went on to be injured from us that year. But I remember a lot of us Warriors fans were still holding out hope that we could make the playoffs that year, and we were like, we just got this rookie, Jordan Poole. Eric Pascal, he was a later pick, but we were like, he might be good, And obviously the Warriors were not that good that season. Many factors go into that. But Jordan Poole has really rounded out to his game, dude. He was in the G League last year. He was I think he was being sent to the G League bubble last year. Him and Nikhil Mannion and others went to play in the G League. I mean, he was still solidified in the Warriors roster pretty much, but he was bouncing between the G League. And now look at him, man. He's gonna play a pivotal role for the Warriors this year. I don't know what's gonna happen when Clay comes back, but I like what he's producing so far. I like JP. What else, man? I just love this Warriors team. Oh, Bielitsa. I just remember playing with the T-Wolves in 2K17, and the announcer in 2K called him Bielitsa. So I call him Bielitsa, but it might be Bielitsa. I don't know. Either way, Bielitsa, I loved it. I loved it. I realize he is one slow motherfricker, but Bielitsa, he's a smart player. I like how he plays. He's real crafty. Plays like an old dude from a local YMCA. He has some skill, but he looks like he's out of shape and shit. But yeah, I like how Bielitsa was doing. Iguodala, his first regular season game back with the Dubs. Love to see it. As a person who started following the Warriors back in like 2014, 2015, I'm from the Bay Area, so I'm not a bandwagon fan. I just love to see Iguodala back in that Warriors uniform. Man, I don't know if the Warriors are good enough to win it all this year, but tonight was a good game, beating the Lakers. That was a good game, and I'm enjoying it as much as possible right now, because I mean, Warriors have had a lot of success in my lifetime, especially my basketball watching lifetime. But I'm not done. I want to see them keep winning. Otto Porter didn't get many minutes. He did all right. What else? Moses Moody. I wish I got to see more of him, because I think he's a good rookie. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, JP. There's Wiggins. Wiggins had a good game. He had a good three. He had a big three at one point. Forgot when it was, but it was a pretty big three. He was just doing what he had to do, and I respect that, It reminded me of like a lot of a Harrison Barnes game, and that's what a lot of us Warriors fans compared him to when he got traded here, is he could be like another Harrison Barnes, not necessarily the same player or same skill set, but kind of play the same role, and I think he's really coming into that role, and he's definitely one of those players where if he I want him to consistently do that, but you know, play that Harrison Barnes role consistently. But also, you know, he's one of those players that could pop off. And that's great. That's going to be great for the Warriors. Just can't wait for us to get Wiseman back, bro. Looney and Draymond and Bielitsa held it down, and the big man role, especially against this Lakers team, who's big. They're big. The Lakers team is big. AD, DeAndre, and all of that. But did Dwight Howard play? I don't remember seeing him in the game. Maybe he did. But yeah, they held it down. That was kind of scary for me. I know that was a big problem for them last year, was their size, but they held it down. I can't wait to see Wiseman back. I just can't wait to see this Warriors team relatively healthy. Damian Lee, good game from him. That's pretty much all, man. Curry, Otto Porter, Damian Lee, JP, Dre, Avery Bradley. He he made us regret. He probably made the Warriors execs regret him for a minute there after he hit those 2 threes. But the Warriors won, so I don't think they're really looking at that. Yeah. It was overall a good game. I mean, the Lakers are the Lakers. They need to gel. I feel like the Lakers have a lot of potential if they could somehow put it together. I don't like Rondo, and I heard the announcer say it, but I was saying as soon as I saw it, like a few plays in, I was like, I don't like Rondo and Westbrook on the same floor together. I don't like that. They did a good job of getting AD active, though. AD was tearing it up early on, and I think that was a large part due to Rondo. Rondo was getting him the ball, and I liked that. I don't know if that necessarily worked, because mainly that was happening because we like JTA on him, and there's a mismatch there. We didn't really have anyone that could hold AD tonight, so that's a large part of it. But hey, Warriors won. That's all I could ask for.